And the bull run continues, guys. We've had the most insane month in all of NFT history this month for January. And 2022 looks like it's going to be a crazy year overall for the whole NFT space. So recently, tons of projects have just been going wild. We've seen left and right all these new projects popping up out of nowhere and going crazy, selling out, going to high floor prices, and a lot of people have been making a lot of money. And there's also some downsides to this. A lot of people are actually losing money at the same time as a lot of people are making money, so keep that in mind. But overall, we've just seen a lot of new trends pop up. We've seen a lot of Asia money come in. China has finally made NFTs legal. They still have crypto illegal, but I don't know how that's going to work, but cool. But also, there's been a ton of new trends with old projects, old historical projects popping up out of nowhere and going crazy, all because of Gary V shills. And we've also seen tons of projects involving women just completely explode. We've seen World of Women go crazy, other projects like that. And then also we've seen a bunch of Asian themed, like anime themed projects, and even Asian woman themed projects just go crazy. So overall, guys, I can keep talking about all these crazy trends that are happening, but make sure to be careful. Make sure to always take profits on things that you feel uncomfortable with. Guys, again, this is not going to last forever, so just keep that in mind. And overall, what I'm going to be going over in this video is some projects that I think are going to go wild, some projects that just have some insane amount of hype, and it's inevitable for them to do crazy as long as they do not fud themselves. So pretty much we've just seen a lot of new faces, a lot of new eyes on NFTs for 2022, and this is expected because NFTs are a revolutionary technology that can be applied to so many different things. It can be applied to so many different business models. So we're going to keep on seeing this type of stuff, guys. We're going to see a lot of big corporations come into NFTs. But overall, guys, I just want to get started onto the video. So make sure to go subscribe down below, guys. We're about to hit 15,000 subscribers. And then also, we have just hit 50,000 followers on Twitter. So thank you guys so much for that. Let's go ahead and get started in the video. I'll see you guys on the computer. Just to get into some volume so you guys have an idea of what's going on with the NFT space. And we just have some continuous bullish volume, some insane amount of volume for the past couple days and just for January overall. And this pretty much started on the first day of January. We saw this $170 million in volume. And then, after that, we didn't think it was going to be able to go much higher for much longer, but we've just been proved wrong. And overall, and just every single day in the whole January, it's just been pretty crazy. And even on the slow days in January, it's still been insane volume. So, we're only halfway through the day, so this is not going to be a big spike right here, but overall, guys, I'm super happy to see this, and I think this is going to be able to keep on going for maybe a few more weeks at most. I don't think this is sustainable without a little bit of a bear market for a short amount of time. It's all dependent on Ethereum price and the gas fees overall, and that's pretty much it, guys. As long as we see the gas fees pretty chill, not too extreme, then we're going to just continuously see some crazy volume as long as Ethereum doesn't make a really volatile move. And we can just take a quick look at Icy Tools just to see in the past day what has been selling, how many sales we've had, and it's just crazy to see all these older projects, like these ancient NFT projects, just randomly moon. And a lot of it has to do with Gary V, mooning the crypto skulls. I can show you guys right here. This is one of the projects he completely mooned. It went to like a 4 ETH floor and then just completely dumped after that. But same thing for World of Women. He just completely giga sent that project. And guys, it's just pretty wild to see Gary V do his thing because everyone just follows along and it's crazy. And just overall, we've just seen a million different derivatives, and it's just wild, guys. So, here we can see the past day. It's just an insane amount of sales, just older projects popping up out of nowhere, people completely going crazy over them, FOMOing into them. We're at a really euphoric stage, and I do recommend if you're holding one of those older projects that are randomly mooning, I do recommend to sell on the way up, because once that project reaches its top, it's going to start dumping really hard. People are going to start undercutting each other, so just be careful. And then another thing I wanted to mention was the success of Dr. Evil's Frankenpunks. This project did extremely well, a lot better than I thought, and we've just seen an extreme amount of volume every single day. It's been really consistent. We can just see here the activity. People are just still going crazy over this, and I'm actually excited to see what the art's going to be. I already sold mine, but Dark Echelon actually got a ton of whitelists, and here we can see that we had over a $200,000 group profit in Dark Echelon from the 3D Frankenpunks whitelist. And if you guys want to take a look at Dark Echelon, it's basically a launch pad with a bunch of different cool bots that are very useful for everyone. We can just see here all the little stats if you guys want to take a look. I'll leave the links down below, but guys, huge win. We have a bunch of other projects that we collaborated with that are coming up, like Metroverse and some other really big projects like Collider Craftworks and Clementine's Nightmare and even Troverse. So guys, definitely take a look at Dark Echelon. Everyone over there is super happy with the recent whitelisting. So now let's get into some projects that I've had an insane amount of hype on Twitter. these have gone wild. And here's like the first project that I've seen that really just blew up in the past couple days. This is Hype Bears. Now, they actually did a whitelist giveaway with another big project, and this is what kind of boosted them like crazy. And I already knew that these had the potential to blow up. And what do you know? They blow up literally a couple hours later. They have an insane amount of views here, insane amount of engagement. People are just going crazy over this. Now, one of the things that are in the space right now, like a part of the meta of this whole NFT space with all these trends, is this like walking animated figure NFT thing. But it's like the Invisible Friends and some other projects are doing this. This theme is going crazy right now, and a lot of projects are going to try to copy it. Not every single one of them are going to be successful, but I think this one has huge potential. So definitely take a look into this one. I don't really know much about them, but they are going to be 10,000 pieces, and they're going to be releasing in February, and that is a lot of time for them to grow really, really big. So let's see where this one goes, guys. I'm pretty curious to see where this is going to go, but definitely a project that I think is going to be pretty explosive. So the next project here, this one is called Squiggles. Now, this one also had an insane explosion on Twitter. Now, I know this project is one of those like Instagram projects and stuff, which I don't really talk that well about these types of Instagram projects. But again, this one would be pretty good for a flip. I don't know about it for the long term. I don't know what this team is thinking for like the long-term vision. I don't know what they're trying to bring to the holders, but that you guys can do your own research on. This is going to be another one of those projects that are going to be explosive. They have some super cool art, and they're going to be having a really high min price of 0.3, which again, I don't like that much, but we're going to see where that goes. I think it's going to be able to go to 1 ETH right away just because of what we've seen with all these types of projects that are big on Instagram and stuff. They pump it up to 1 ETH, and after that, it usually does not do well. But again, it's nice for a flip. Let's see where this one goes. Tons of hype, tons of Twitter engagement too. A lot of people are speaking about this in the community, so let's see where this one goes. Now, the next project is Imaginary Ones. This one I do like a lot. This one you can say is like a derivative of Invisible Friends, but at the same time, it's not. Now, this one is called Imaginary Ones, and this was like the second project I saw that actually came along with this, animated walking figure meta. And they've been growing really fast after that. A lot of people really do like this project in the actual NFT community, so that's nice to see. Now, this one, again, I just think it's going to be really explosive. I think this one's going to just completely go insane. So I'm really excited about this project. Now, this one I would actually kind of hold for like the long term just to see where it would go. Now, the next project we're going to be getting into is called Kitty Crypto Gang. Again, same thing as those couple other projects that I spoke of in the start. These guys have the, super realistic 3D, good looking art and everything, tons of Twitter hype and everything. And I think this project is going to be a really good flip. It's going to probably do really well right off the bat. Maybe even go to like that 1 ETH range, maybe like that 0.75 ETH range. Again, I'm not a genius at predictions, but I just think it could probably do that. And here we can see their team is right here. This is a part of their team. These two guys, they're like artists and stuff that have worked with some pretty big companies and all that. And here's like the artist's Instagram, so just go check that out. So guys, also I want to mention that you have to do your own research on all these projects before getting in. I'm not a financial advisor, so I just want to say that the market can completely change, the trends can completely change, and then all of a sudden these projects are not trending anymore. So I don't think that's going to happen for these, but that's completely possible, so just keep that in mind. The whole market is going crazy right now. There's just tons of different things you guys can do to profit off of this entire market cycle. And I'm actually able to track all these projects before they explode, before they go crazy, in the Dark Echelon Discord with the FOMO Alerts tool, which is only available to Dark Echelon holders. So the FOMO Alerts is a tool that alerts you when a project is starting to have a lot of FOMO, and then it will actually tag you when there is a lot of FOMO. So you're able to get onto these projects early. And then overall, it's just a good tool to see what's popping, what's trending. And these have just been going off all week long. Just tons of projects mooning, tons of projects going crazy. And it's really wild to see that many projects are just completely mooning left and right. So overall, guys, we've just seen Bored Ape Yacht Club go wild, almost an 85 ETH floor. Again, I'm trying to update you guys with as much as I can, but this market is just crazy. So just stick along. Like, we've even seen CyberKong's and CyberKong's ecosystem just go crazy. The VX is doing so well. I really love to see those blue chip projects do so well. And right now, blue chip projects are doing really, really well. And if we do see a shift of all this money from all these other projects start to flow back into the blue chips, we can see a massive surge in these blue chips. So, and again, for myself, I like to stay diversified into blue chips. I like to hold blue chips because that's my hedge against projects that I'm probably not going to be able to perform well on. I've been flipping a ton of projects. I've also been holding a lot of projects. So that's where my mind is right now. Again, do your own research, have your own plans, develop your own conviction, but do your own thing, guys. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Do not forget to go subscribe down below, go like the video, and go comment what you guys want to see next. Go comment what projects you guys want me to cover. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.